Today I'm going to be showing you 5 different secret entrances for Minecraft, so all hidden in this area right here. I hope they aren't too obvious because like they're supposed to be secret. So now talking about obvious, here's the first secret base. So the first secret base is right here, and it uses a little trick of snow layers and scaffolding. So there's a snow layer here, and a scaffolding underneath it, and you can just crouch and go straight down. And that's because snow layer, you can literally just go through snow layers whatsoever, as they're not really a block, they're more like a decoration, a bit like an item frame. You can go through an item frame. So it's a bit like that, and I've got a nice little interior here with like enchantment table, I've got a nice flooring, and I've got campfire, all this sort of stuff. So this is the first secret base, so really simple, good for like a starter base in a way, but probably not good for a long term because it'll probably easily be found. Now our next secret base requires a tool, so we need either a shovel or a netherite hoe. So I'm going to use a hoe because they're quite cool, and I'm just going to hoe this block like this and stand on it. I'll drop down into my secret base right here. So I've got some netherite here, some of my treasure, and I've decorated it quite nicely actually. I've got a beacon over here and some diamonds here. And to get out, I'm just going to use my slime launcher. And I'm out. Now I'm going to go through some of the redstone involved in this machine. So over here, there are 2 redstone torches on these blocks. And this redstone torch here is powering into this block here, which is powering this redstone. There's a 3-tick repeater here, and into this redstone here, which is powering this piston. So when I put this into farmland, the block will turn transparent, so power won't be able to go through here. So as you can see, this turns off. So it'll turn off this redstone, go into here, and it unpowers this piston, which will pull this back and turn this back into dirt. So if there's a block over farmland or path block, it'll turn back into dirt. So like this, turns back into dirt and goes across here. Then this redstone torch here will power back into here and power this redstone, which pushes the block across here. So it's a really nice hidden entrance. I don't really need to show you how to build this because it's quite simple. You can kind of see how it works in a way. For our next one, we'll need a key. So here's my key right here. It's an end rod, and here is where I need to put the key. So onto this block here, drop down into my secret base, nice and hidden. So you'll need a key for this. If you just put a bunch of random blocks inside the item filter, it'll just dispense them onto a cactus and they'll be destroyed. So here's my interior. It's quite nice. I like doing a little interior just to make it look nice, to show off my building skills. Even though I don't know if I'm actually good at building, so like, I'll see. So here's my roof here. I quite like it. It's quite nice. Got a wither rose here to flex in a way. Flex that I killed the wither in a way. Enchantment table, and some bookshelves, and some empty bookshelves here. I've got 2 beds here, so if my buddy wants to sleep over, he can if he wants to. I've got some chests here, a chest system. Can open all of these, and I've got a blast furnace and a smoker, and an ender chest if you want to get all your items out, even though I haven't got anything in here. Now the redstone for this is pretty simple. I'd say it's simple anyway. You might disagree with me because like you might find the redstone a bit difficult, so this might not be simple or this might be simple. So over here is a hopper minecart. So if I drop an item in here, it'll be collected by the hopper minecart. So there's 2 different ways it can go. The items that are not keys will go through here, and the items that are keys will go through here. Here are my hopper items, so try and make them hopper items that are just renamed to something really random, so that no one can actually guess it, because you don't want people to intrude your base. We've got the key here for the item filter. Go through here, this is the item filter design, pretty simple. I've tried to make it like this so that you won't get too many items in here, and if there's too many items, you can kind of overload the system in a way, so we're trying to do that. We've got a dropper here, so this will drop the item. So we'll drop our key, so the key should be on the side. Right here, so the player can get our key. And there's a pulse extender here, and this is to keep this on for a long enough time. I'm going to this target block here. You could, if you want to, use something else like this, but I'm using a target block to save time and make it compact. There's a redstone torch up here, which powers into here. Powers this piston here, which is not being powered yet, because you have to power these. So go through here into a 2-tick repeater, into this redstone here, which will push this piston across, with 2 pistons, and push this across, which pushes it upwards. So you have this sort of design so that when I turn it off, this turns off first, so you can actually pull it back. And this is kind of redstone done, really. So also this dropper system here. So when the item gets put in here, this comparator will detect it and power this redstone here, which will power this, which will update this, where you want to update the dropper, because this redstone is powering the dropper, but doesn't know it yet, so this just updates it and drops it into a cactus where it gets destroyed. Now before building this in your world, just want to go through a few bits of information just quickly. So here's a hopper minecart here. So this hopper minecart will put like items in these hoppers here, and it actually prefers a side. So it prefers going to south or east hopper side. So if I drop it in like this, it should be in this one. So this one's south, so this direction is south. So it will always enter into this one here. No matter how many you put in, it will always enter into this side. It won't even go into this side. So when building this, try and build the item sorter on either south or east side. Same with this one. So this one's facing east. So the items should be in here, like they are right now. So they'll always go into the south or east side. So make sure you do that. You can just check in the F3 menu. You should be able to see which direction you're facing. It's quite hard to find, but it's not too well hidden. Now the next secret base uses a hidden button. So the hidden button's over here. So if I click it here, I can get in. I use the Jeb door, and I've used a pulse extender to keep it open for long enough so I can enter in. So don't make the button too far away. And I've got a nice little interior. Got my stone sword because that looks really nice. Well, I think anyway. I've got a campfire here, so I put it out to make it look like a log pile. I've got an ender chest which you can't actually open, so you can't open it. And I've got a chest here, so a little chest system. Got a jukebox to play your music discs, except Cat 13 and the broken one, which aren't that great. But all the other music discs are okay. And over here we've got the blast furnace, so you can put your blast furnace stuff in. And to exit out of this one, just got a button, click it, and I can get out really quickly. Now onto the redstone. So over here is the redstone, quite simple. So if I click this button, we've got a repeater here on 4 ticks. That's to just give it a bit time for the player to run around here. You might have to extend this a bit if you're putting the button somewhere else. I've got it adapted especially for this area here, so you might have to adapt it yourself. And I've got pulse extender here, so 2 comparators in this pulse extender formation. If you don't know what a pulse extender is, I've got a video for that, so if you're interested in what they are, if you actually are interested in redstone, then you can go watch that now, and I'll show you how they work in a way. So over here I've got a redstone torch, and this goes into a Jeb door. So this is a basic design for a Jeb door. So we've got redstone here, which is powering the pistons that are pushed across here. So they'll turn off first. So it uses the same mechanics as that one there. And I've got a 2-tick repeater here into there. So this turns these on. And this uses quasi connectivity. You might have heard of it before, you might not. And if I click this button, I can go through here really quickly. The pulse extender keeps it on for long enough, and I can go through really easily. Now onto the last secret entrance. So this one's probably one of my favourites, and this is like a regenerating door in a way. So I've made a little area here, it's like a little frame so I can get onto it. And all I have to do to get in is to just do this. Break through, and it automatically regenerates like this. So I've added a little ledge to make it easier to get in. So I've gone into this little hallway here, and to get in I'm just going to put an item into this painting to get into my diamond pile. So obviously there's nothing in these shulkers because I don't have many diamonds, and I've got some diamonds on item frames, and it's quite cool. So now I'm going to show you how this door actually works, and just to get out, you just run through, so you have to be quite quick. So now the redstone for this is actually really simple. So you do have to build the door 8 blocks above this area here, so this area here has to be quite low under the ground or something like that. And all it is just a redstone clock. So I've used repeaters to make the redstone clock easy to make, and it just powers this redstone here, which under here there are pistons here, so not just normal pistons, and they've just pushed stone across, so making a stone generator. So it's different to a cobblestone generator because the lava just goes down into the water, and the water will turn into stone, whereas the cobblestone generator is where the water goes onto the lava and the lava turns into cobblestone instead of the water turning into stone. So that's how a stone generator works. And what's essentially happening is it goes through here into this repeater. There's some delay here, so this is around 5 ticks of delay. It goes into here and powers these 2 pistons, and this pushes all the blocks up. So this automatically happens because it's a clock, so it just keeps doing it and doing it, and it just goes all the way up here and makes this door regenerate. So, and you have to be quite quick to go through, but it's still quite a cool door. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you want to, you can subscribe, but I really don't mind because I do this for fun. So it's only if you want to, it's kind of optional in a way, so subscribing will help you because you'll be able to see my content. If you're not actually interested in my content, then you don't have to subscribe, you can just leave a like if you want to. Because actually leaving a like really helps. Leave a comment down below as well if you found this video useful or interesting as well. And what is your favourite entrance? Put that down in the comment section too. I'll be able to see what you think. It will be quite interesting to see which one you like the most. So I'll see you in the next video if you're going to watch any more of my videos, and goodbye.